SharkyBreath.
He plays video games.
I'm on fire. Why am I on fire? Ah, because of that. Ha! Right. There we go. I'm still on fire. Why am I still on fire? Is it my bow? It's my bow. It's my bow. Okay. Got it. There we go. Sheesh. Alright, cool. Hi, welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. So it turns out there are 2 caves that I didn't find the bubble frogs in, and I want to get the bubble frog before I leave the area. So I'm going to highly conjunct this section of the video and cut to the part where I figured out. And then I'm pretty sure that this place I just warped to is inside the cave I need to search for the bubble frog, which is a little concerning because it means it's a very big cave. But well, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out, okay? I'll figure it out. Give me a sec. Man, this place? But, like, where could it be? A lot of different places, I would think. One of those. Only takes 6 stone night? Sure. That's fine. Okay. Hey, there's the bubble frog. Oh, it's just kind of hanging out on the side. Okay, cool. Well, that makes things pretty simple for me anyway. That could have been much worse. Great. There you go. Now get out of here. Cool, good. Good, good, cool. Alright. The other one is just sort of off over by where my horse is. So let's see. Is there any... I guess I can take the Goron City Shrine to get there, but it's not close. Well, whatever, it's fine. I'll see you when I get to that cave, okay? Oh, by the way, here in episode, what is it, 58, 59, something like that, I finally went into the options and discovered that there is a way to lock the mini-map to north, so I'm going to try that out and see if it feels better. I think it's going to feel better. I think that makes a lot more sense to me. My directions are usually kind of dependent on a steady north than my current facing and local, you know, points of interest, so I think this will probably work out a lot better. And there is not a way to change the lock-on system so that you can just, like, switch targets without re-hitting the lock-on button, which I'm sad about, but, you know, what am I going to do exactly? I want to try... Yeah, this. Have it back, Octorok! Oh, that's delightful. Oh, man, that's the most satisfying thing. Given how much of a pain Octoroks were in the past, oh, man, that feels good. All right, cool. Thanks again for getting me to finally pay attention to that ability. Hey, Carl. I'm back. Oh, hey, so is everybody else. Cool. Well, I'm going to just ignore them and go for the cave, alright? Alright. Sure is a nice thing that they don't attack your horse when you're, Oh, hi. I didn't really want to see you again, but I guess that makes sense that you're here. If I could just interest you in not doing the thing you're about to do. There you go, there you go, there you go. Okay, so let me see here. What do we got for ability, or for weapons? This is a weapon. I didn't really want you to do that, you know, but that's okay. A little free damage is always fine. There we go. Okay, cool. Great. I really gotta scoop up some more, like, one-handed base weapons, you know that? I really do. Alright. Cool, this place. Alright, give me a second to figure this out. Or, you know, a little longer than that, as necessary. There you go. Let me have that back, please. Interesting that there are fire fruit inside of a fire-like. I'm not sure exactly how that works. Why is that not... Oh, interesting. If there's an object that interferes with recall, the recall just doesn't happen. It can't overpower automatically. That's interesting and good to know. Wow, I'm glad I observed that, actually. But this is a bit of an issue, huh? There you go. Whoops. Sloppy. Well, there's a hole in the wall right there. I gotta stop walking into lava, but there's a hole in the wall right here. Maybe this is it. This is it. Wow, that's a lot simpler than I thought it was. Great. I hunted the entire length of the cave, all the way to the end, and all the way back, in order to find that. It was entirely inefficient, and it was just a hole in the wall in the first place. Hooray! Well, in case anybody else is wondering where it was, yeah, you just get to this lava fall here, and you look on the right, and it's just there. It's just sitting there. It's not actually a problem. Great, well, that's done. Cool. I think it's time to leave. So do we go to the Lost Woods, or do we go to Kakariko? That is the question, isn't it? Well, either way, let's start out at Woodland Stable and see where we go from there. Portable pots don't use fire, and you can cook with one when it's raining. That's useful information. I've never actually tried to use one. Since they're a one-use and done thing, it never seemed worthwhile to me, but that's pretty useful. In a pinch, you know? If it's raining and you really need an elixir right now, that's good to know. I think I'll stay the night in the inn while I'm here, since I'm, you know, half dead. And I can always use more points. Plenty of money, right? Well, relatively plenty of money. Some money. I have some money. And that's gonna have to do. Hey, any new news, Bloony? What's the Lucky Clover Gazette covering in this edition? What do you got? Oh, there's an update on the royal robbery. Is Princess Zelda a suspect? Story from earlier. Mr. I at Wetland Stable was mistaken. The tools reported missing were used to make the best flower bed in Hyrule. Well, there you have it. I knew the original story had holes in it. There's no way the princess is a thief. I always read every word. What else you got? What's this one? Matriarch revitalizes Kakariko Village. Zone Eye survey team's eyes turn to its ring ruins. Okay, I believe I've already read that one. This is about Necluda. It sure is. The ring garland's being sold. Not that one. Different thing. I'll leave you be. Thank you. A bit worn out, though. I think from done reading, I think I'll head to the hot springs in Goron City. You do that. It's not nearby, though. Hi, Kish. Captain No Eyebrows. I guess you maybe have eyebrows, and they're just like all the way down into your eyes, and it just makes it look like you have heavy eyeshadow. I think that's probably what's going on here, huh? Okay, cool. I do wish to lodge with you. Give me the Melania bed. Yeah. Till the morning, please. I am Melania, the god of horses. In the south, within the region of Faerun, find the lake of the horse god. That's me. There a huge horse, white in color, has left its mark. A huge white horse? Is it like Ganondorf, but like white Ganondorf? Perchance? Is it some sort of a Hylia horse? Then again, Gan is not really on the level of Hylia, is he? She's an actual god, whereas he's a Triforce holder and kind of a force of what he represents, but not a god, right? I mean, we're all stuck in cycles of reincarnation, but we don't actually count as gods, do we? Did you hear a message? I did. And thanks for lodging with us. You get a point. Hooray! Reward available. What could it be? No, it looks like you got some points saved up, Link. If you want to get your reward, step up to the side counter where I keep my ledger. I will do that. Did you already pay the hot spring village? A visit, not a village. Just a dip and your fatigue will melt away, I swear. Once upon a time, a hot spring sprang up from the well here, too. Really? Can I reactivate it? I'm going to see if I can reactivate it. Examine. Receive reward. Ah, yes, I'll be right with you. Why is your hair and beard different colors? Do you actually have like a wig that sticks to your hat and you have those kind of gold-colored side locks from that, but your beard is your actual natural hair color? I don't know. You'd like to get your pony points reward, right? As a reward for 16 points, you can now enjoy our mane restyling service. This will let you change the look of your horse's mane. Treat your favorite steed to a new hairdo. If you save up just 4 more points, you'll be able to register 1 additional horse. We appreciate your patronage. Yes, cool, thank you. All right, so where's the well? Hi, Nobo. Do you have any information for me about Misco stuff? Probably have already talked to you about it. From Goron City? Yes, they are. Very, very nice. I should get some for myself. Wait, this isn't the time to be thinking about fashion. My boyfriend went to go, oh, it's you! You're the one, okay. He still hasn't come back. I hear the city's completely safe again. So I wonder what in the world is taking him so long. He's just, I don't know, wandering around, being slow. It's fine. How do you choose what? How's a guy supposed to pick a path to Death Mountain? A trek up the mountain should be a red-hot adventure. I'll leave you to it. I know, I don't care. Is there a cave around here that I've already visited? There's the well. There's the Pico Pond Cave. That's probably what you're representing, right? Oh, I've only got 30 arrows. Oh, no. Well, thanks for the money, anyway. I believe that guy's just going over to Pico Pond Cave, yes. Yeah? Yeah? Pico Pond Cave. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, let me use that money I just scooped up from that guy to go buy Beetle's entire stock of arrows, because I have once again found myself driven into a corner in terms of arrows. Where did you go, Beetle? He was walking on the road just a second ago. Did I ever feed this dog? I usually don't forget to feed dogs, but I feel like I haven't done it in a really long time, and this is the most recent stable I visited. Hello, dog. I've got food for you, I'm sure I do. Let's see here. Would you like a handful of... What do we got? Ah, still apples, huh? Alright. Here, just have a bunch of apples. Just get them yourself, though, because I apparently can't be bothered to drop them in one place. Razor shroom, very nice. I feel like those are kind of rare, aren't they? Nice that one grows directly there. Very convenient. Huh, that's the guy who was waiting for the musicians, right? Didn't I already talk to him about that, or did I never come back and talk to him? Or is that not something that happened here? I don't even know. Alright, I'm gonna let the dog continue eating, and meanwhile I'm gonna talk to Beetle. Oh, the dog is distracted. No, he's got it. He's on this. I didn't think I'd see you here. I'd hate to disappoint such a big Beetle fan, but I'm not giving autographs today. Well then, can I tempt you to buy, or are you selling today? What do you got? Lots of good stuff. I would like all your arrows, please. I'll take them all. All of them? Well, 20. Well, then we'll send you 120 rupees. How does that sound? Thanks again for your business. And all these too, please. I'll take them all. 60 rupees. Yeah. That's good. Okay. Do you have any interesting bugs? I've already got a cold darner. I probably got it from you when I was here last time, huh? Yeah, okay. Thanks for your business. Do you need anything else? No. Cool. The dog was paused in the middle of that conversation. You can do it. I believe in you. Keep going, keep going. Don't come over to me. There's apples. There's apples to be eaten. You must eat the apples. Get on it. There you go. If only you had like a dish that I could just stack them all up into, right? Wouldn't that be convenient? Giving a dog a dish, what a concept. Is that not enough? Did I already do this to you? I probably already did this to you, right? I think it's actually only 3 pieces of fruit that you need. I wish I had a pet dog button, really I do. But I can't. I'm so sorry. Alright, cool. Well. And by well, I mean well. A hot spring's in here, huh? It may be that I've already seen that. Oh yeah, it looks like I already reactivated the hot springs, huh? Or not? Oh no, it's here. Maybe. Does this count as hot springs? There's steam rising, so it seems like it should. Maybe I already did this. This is a pretty good time, huh? Showing up at the stable and being like, is there stuff I need to do here? No, I already did it. Pretty much all of it. Cool. I just would have expected that the stable master would have been like, yeah, now you can use the hot springs again, if I'd already fixed it. Perhaps it's just one of these things where your average person isn't going to jump into the well to visit the hot springs. But I'm not your average person, because I have a mission. Hello, goats. Goodbye, goats. Alright, where are we going? Are we going west? Are we going southeast? I don't know that I have enough hearts to... Well, I've got 10. Maybe I need a full top row in order to get the Master Sword back? I don't honestly know. But I want to go to Kakariko Village. Really, I do. So we're gonna go that way first, and we'll swoop back for the Master Sword eventually later. He wants to go again. Hello, where do you want to go? Rega. Hey, good morning. I was just thinking it'd be nice to talk to someone. I'm glad you said something. Hey, are you visiting all the hot springs around Eldon too? Did you try the waters at Bedrock Bistro? Folks always go on and on about the famous steak they serve there, but that's just the beginning. We should all be going on and on about that great hot springs in front of that grub spot. The place is shaped like a rock rose too. Gets the old imagination running wild. You should see it for yourself. It's just up the road to the northeast from here. I will not. Thank you, though. Alright, cool. Well, in that case, I guess I need a horse. Hi. Kish? Hello. I wish to take out a horse. I wish to take out Zeldor's. Hello, Zeldor's. I did want to take out Zeldor's. You take horse Carl into care. Thank you. I left him in the middle of a mountain. You can take care of that, right? Of course you can. Hello, Zeldor's. I didn't realize that it had green eyes, too. I mean, he, she... It's not really clear what the genders of my horses are. Huh. Change the mane. This is Zeldor, so maybe it's a she? Should we assume so? Floral mane, purple long mane. There's not a blonde option. It's already kind of blondish, as is. I guess that the braids are kind of a reference to Zelda herself, but why don't we do the floral mane? That'll seem nice, given that I named a horse after Zelda. Maybe she'll appreciate it a little bit more if I fancy it up a little bit. Alright, never mind. Great. Cool. Good. Yes. Right. Bye. I wasn't listening to any of that. Oh, I've got one of those on you, huh? Well, that's probably fine. Alright, cool. We're going this way. Let's go, Zeldor's. Everyone loves running in the rain, right? Everyone loves it. Off to the new frontier. There's a big tree up there, on the hill there. That smells like a Korok. If this path takes me anywhere near that, maybe I should check it out. I don't know that I've actually been down this way, but if I had, I wouldn't really know, would I? It all looks roughly the same after a while. I mean, it doesn't at all. There are very different places around here, but if there's a... That is a really big, notable tree. I feel like if I'd come down this way, I probably would have checked it out. But regrettably, this is one of those situations where if I don't thoroughly explore a region before I leave, I have no way of telling if I was thorough before I left when I come back. I guess that's a pretty good argument for, continuing to... I say continuing to, but restarting the whole thing where I'm really thorough before I leave a region, but... I've definitely been here before! Thank you, Korok, for proving that I've definitely been here before. I guess I could have looked on the map and seen the Korok right there. Great. Minera's Council... Oh, because I had to come for the Dragon Tier, which is just past here. I see. I see. Well, is this where we're going? This region over here? I think it might be. Take Tim's Bridge over to this region here. I'm not positive, but actually, I have a way to check this. I have a way to check this. Here we go. That's the one we want right there in the center. I can't actually zoom in on it in camera mode. Can I? Full screen. No, I can't. But the one just to the right of center, that's where I want to go next, I'm pretty sure. I can double check that too, but fairly confident about this. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, that's the one. And that is just to the southwest, mostly southwest, you could say, of the castle, which means it's down here. It could be in either one of these regions, really. And I don't know which one it is, so we're going to go here and get the map tower and see where we go from there, okay? Okay. Back to the bridge. Was there a creature guard in this bridge originally? I feel like there might have been, but there doesn't seem to be one here now, so I'm not going to complain. Tim's Bridge. Or Thim's Bridge, I'm not sure which. It doesn't matter, I'll probably never meet him. If he lived long enough ago to have a bridge named after him, he's either probably dead or probably still haunting the bridge aggressively. What? Why? Hi. It's the bald man. The cook or whatever. Hi. How are you? Bad at fighting bokoblins still? Understandable. Cool. Hello, Savory. You're the chef for sure. Your name is Savory.
Yeah.
Thanks. Things were looking a little dicey, but you pulled me out of the fire. Maybe this home-cooked meal can convey my gratitude. It's not much, but I hope you'll enjoy it. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Seafood stew. We meet again. I'm here because I heard there are caves in this area. You too, I take it? No? In any case, I'm happy to see you and ready to share some more cave info. He is just a cave guy, not a food guy, isn't he? Huh. Are you familiar with hardy truffles? They're valuable and for delicious fungi. You used to be able to find them on the surface, but lately I've only been able to find them in caves and wells. I hadn't realized that was a permanent change. Good to know, thank you. Hardy truffles are black and tend not to stand out, so it's important to keep a watchful eye out when searching for them. The rumor has it that a few lucky people have stumbled onto white hardy truffles that have grown to a massive size. What a blessing it would be to cook with such a fantastic ingredient. I hope our paths will cross again somewhere. So long and safe travels. That's good to know, Savory. Thank you. I don't want any of this gear. It's all garbage. Now then. Caves with truffles in them nearby, Well, first things first. Where's the dang tower? I am nothing without my tower. Alright. This is the direction I came from. I could just go cross-country, but... Let's see here. Let's climb to the top of this mountain here if possible, and see if I can see where the tower is, and we'll go from there, okay, Zeldors? That seems like a good plan to me, anyway. Now, admittedly, when I make it to a tower, I tend to just launch myself into the sky and abandon my horse until further notice, but... Probably Zeldors wouldn't mind that so much, huh? Being ridden around is probably not a great time, under the circumstances. Alright, just hang out there, okay? This is a royal horse, after all. I mean, Zelda's not exactly the most prim and proper of the princesses, so maybe Zeldors is used to a little bit of, hard work here and there. But it seems to me that a fancy gold shiny horse is probably not used for your average journey, right? Not if, anybody besides me is involved. Black bokoblin, pine cone on head, you can tell from a long way away. Now then, I mean not bokoblin, moblin. You know what I meant. You were looking right at it, we all saw it. Okay. I see we have some leaves, which presumably need to be blown away so that I can see a bokoblin. So why don't we go in here and take this guy out, and then, because I've already got a flame generator, right? I do. So we'll use this guy, and we'll get out a fan, right? Not that. That. And that's going to be a lot easier than trying to make sure that I always have a... that's not what I wanted. Trying to make sure that I always have a fanning weapon on me at any given time, right? There we go. Just sort of... This is hard to aim. Wait, is that not... Do I not want to blow them away? I want to burn them? I guess that is what we normally do with leaves, huh? Okay. Well, this is still going to be useful, I think. Maybe. There we go. Now just don't stand in it because it's fire. There we go. Is that... that's a Korok rock, huh? A Korok? Ha ha ha. Great, hello. Yeah, ha ha. I sure did find you. Distinct smell. Have your rock back, thank you. Now... Where's the tower around here? Also, what is that? Oh, that's a friggin' Lizolfos village, isn't it? And that's the chasm right in front of it. Okay. But where's the tower around here? I would feel like I should be able to see it. Is that one there? Let's ping it and see where it is. Camera! Okay, where's that? That is... 2 regions away, so that's not it. Can I remove that pin from here? I can't. There we go. Delete pin. Okay, so not that one. That one? Could be that one. Let's have a look at that one. Twitchy. I know it probably would be a little bit better if I put on motion controls, but I'm worried about the prospects there. Okay, that is it. That's the one. That is not convenient. I wonder if I should almost wonder if I should warp to Tukarok and try from there, but I also haven't really traveled this country, so... And there's a chasm right there and a shrine right next to it, so yeah, we'll just go on foot. And I guess I do mean on foot. I was gonna bring Zeldors, but again, I feel like she probably would like a break, yeah? She's a fancy gold horse, and she's not used to this sort of thing, so yeah, we'll just leave her on a mountain. She can hang out and graze. We already have evidence that the local Ganon monsters don't give her any trouble as long as I'm not there, so great. And there's an island up there. Well, I would like to go there. I would like to go to there, so let's go to there. And we can get that Korok to my left right afterwards. Alarming. Okay. Recall it to the skies. Okay. Up we go. It sure is nice that recall starts with the last time your thing moved. So these rocks, you don't have to get to them immediately. Once they've settled, they just sort of reverse course as soon as you ask them to. What do we got? It's the big battery. I like a big battery. I can go for a big battery. Now, where's that pillar that I just said I was going to take care of? That one right there, isn't it? It's that one right there. Pretty sure. It's just free fall until we get a little closer. There we go. This is the place, right? That's the place, right? Great. And what do I need to do? I need to shoot that. Okay. Do I have a crappier bow than the one I'm using? I do. It was just lighting on fire earlier, so I had to switch. Okay, well, that's the easy one. Get that one. And then we'll get you. Oh, or not. Or not. Let's see here. Nah. Oh, I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I might also be using a bad bow. That could contribute. But you shouldn't blame your tools. I ain't no poor workman, I don't think. I might be. I might be a poor workman. Not sure. There we go. We got that one. So maybe if I move up to the edge, it'll be a little bit easier. A little bit easier. Right there. There we go. I was just leading my target by way too much. That's fine. That's why I bottled those arrows a minute ago, so I can waste some uselessly. Love it. All right. So someone in that ruins heard that I was about when I was shooting arrows in that general direction. Plus, if I go over here, I might be able to collect up some of those arrows I shot uselessly into the horizon. Moor Garrison Ruins. It's got a lower level, doesn't it? It does. I'm just not sure there's anything down here to speak of. Oh. Oh, it looks like there might be. Ho, 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 ho. Interesting. Well, I can't walk through a metal grating, so let's check out the ruins and see if we can do anything here, yeah? Yeah, it's not Kakariko Village, and it might not even be getting me closer to Kakariko Village. I'm not certain, but it's interesting, so I want to do it. I'm pretty sure I haven't been here, right? Man, that's always the question. There's a well. There's a bokoblin just hanging out, talking to himself. Do I still have my sneak... Whoa! Sorry about the disproportionate reaction there. I didn't mean to swing. I'm still using the... Hang on. Let me just switch back. Lighting people on fire is fun and all, but... Okay, there went my Reaper. Cool. Hi. There you go. Good. Got him in the face with a burning stick. That doesn't feel good for anybody, right? Even if you're a black bokoblin, you don't like that much. That doesn't feel good. Great. This is actually probably a bad way to go about this, but that's okay. Can I have your weapon? I can't. That's okay. That's all right. Get him in the face. Nice. Now get up another weapon. We're going to have to actually commit to this, huh? All right. What do we got? I've got a bouncy sword that I picked up from somewhere. Sure, just hit him with that for a little bit. No, boy. Ow. Okay, yes, I deserve that. You're probably right. A flurry rush would be nice, though. Flurry rush would be going on. Oh, that was his weapon. I could have picked it up, but I didn't. Now I'll pick it up. Great. Thank you, Tulin, for ending this ridiculous charade. Okay, so... everybody's dead, which means I can check this place out more thoroughly, but is there anything even to check out? There was a well! There was a well. Presumably the well leads to the ruins underneath. I mean, you'd think that the well would be in the ruins underneath, but you'd be wrong. So stop being wrong. Let's go down the well. Moor Garrison Ruins Well. Why would you connect your well to your prison? Because you want people to escape. I don't know. Or at least want to give them a chance. Fair play, I suppose. All right. Well, this is not super useful. But I can ascend into it, can't I? Ha ha! Maybe? Yes, indeed. We're in. I'm in. Okay, so... am I in the cell, or am I observing the cell? Unclear, but the door's open, so I guess we can just go inside. That's a boulder. Can't have the sticky lizard. You don't get no sticky lizard. That's a rock hammer just like the one I already made! Wow! My taste and that black bokoblin's taste are very similar, as it turns out. We could have been good friends, I'm sure. Can I break that? Probably not. Actually, yes! I'll be darned. Cracked walls. That's a long-standing Zelda tradition that I didn't think was going to be around. I wonder if it made an interesting noise if you poke it with a sword, you know? That would also be traditional. I don't need that. I don't need that. This is a lower level area, huh? Relatively speaking? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. That boulder. I picked up a cobble crusher, didn't I? I certainly did. Alright, let's go ahead and fuse this boulder with it. Ha-ta! Very nice. That should help somewhat with future rock-breaking endeavors. I don't have much in the way of normal weapons, though, huh? Do I have a mighty zonite sword? It's a bit overkill, but, you know, it's a good thing to have around anyway. What do we have for things I can put on there? What's my best robot part? Sort by type. Okay, and then scoot it on down, scoot it on down, scoot it on down, scoot it on down. I guess it's Soldier Construct 3. That's still the best I've got? Okay, that's fine. There you go. And give me a new sword. 38 is pretty good. All right, cool. So, are we done here? We might be done here. Okay. Can I leave? Not exactly without ascending, so let us ascend. Whee! Nice. Okay. So that's the garrison. Is there anything else to do here? I shouldn't think so, so let's be on our way. It is not close to the local tower, but I just want to run across country a little bit, you know? I just want to get a feel for the area around me, take in the beauty a little bit, you know? That's the chasm over there. That's the shrine that was next to it. Neither of those qualifies as the beauty, but that's okay. That's all right. I can always use another shrine. Why is the water so shallow here? Certainly it's not because of this. That dam's not going to stop anybody. That's a Octorok over there. Not really fussed about it. Alright. That is Addison. Yes, indeed it is. I mean, I guess as far as sign-dropping locations go, it's not a terrible one. You can sort of see the area around him anyway. Also, did that rock just fall out of absolutely nowhere? I think it did. Guess I don't need to be concerned about it. Addison. Hi, Addison. Hi, Addison. I see you did not stop by a Hudson equipment spot, which means I have to make something out of rocks? I guess? Sure, I guess we're just piling rocks. That's a great idea. It's going to work out super well. I am absolutely certain of it. So let's see here. If we just sort of drop a rock there. No. That didn't do it, huh? We need it to really get up in there so it doesn't move around. Okay. Well, that's sort of in position. Now, how can I make it so it doesn't move? I could drop one on top. Ooh, that's not what I was going for at all. Alright, let's see here. Attach? It did not attach because it can't keep attached because it's too far away. Apparently the tendrils can only snap so far. That's good to know. Currently I'm circling around just looking for other equipment that I can possibly add to this particular thing, but it doesn't look like there is any, so... What if I put a third rock on the end? Except it needs to be attached to both, doesn't it? What if I do that, and then... that? Will that hold it up, do you think? The whole thing might just fall on Addison. Let's throw another rock in there underneath. Like that. And then maybe another one on the side here. Be thorough about it. If you're going to use stupid materials to build a stupid thing, then be thorough. I think that'll hold it up. I mean, you can't read the sign anymore, but it should hold it up, right, Addison? Can I even talk to him now? There he is. He's hidden behind the rocks partially. Cool. I nearly put him in a stone tomb. Try letting go. How's it looking? Heck yeah. Beautiful. Completely encased in rock. How is he standing? I have no idea. Great. Yeah, get it going. Get it going. Get it moving. Yes, good. And he just casually shifted my entire 5-rock structure off to the side. Maybe he asked me to do it? That would sort of explain, I guess. Otherwise, Addison is, like, secretly ripped. And that would be alarming. That's a nice food item, actually. Thank you, Addison. What else you got? Bomb flower. Always nice. Always pleasant. Alright, bye. I wonder if there's any reason to help Addison everywhere, you know? Oh, my rocks! He really did just shove them off to the side and freeze time in the meantime so that physics didn't take place, huh? Dang, Addison. He's got secret powers. He's some sort of, like, secret spirit of some sort, isn't he? And if I help him all the times possible, he's going to reveal his true form and destroy my mind entirely. Or give me a great reward, or both. Maybe he'll think that destroying my mind entirely will be the great reward. You can never tell with trickster deities like that. He's kind of a crappy trickster deity as these things go. What do we got today, huh? Deep Force Johnsau Shrine. Or Johnsaw? Could be Johnsaw. Deep Force. I think I see where this is going. I think the idea is that if you take something buoyant, like this, and you push it under the water, under the deep water, like that, then it's going to pop up with force when you let go. Yeah, like that, for example. Neat. I did not know that was a thing, but I'm glad that it is. Buoyancy isn't really a concept I feel like they messed around with much in Breath of the Wild, aside from, like, Link's personal buoyancy, which came up occasionally, I suppose. Nice to know that there are these bobber-style... Oh, hi. Bobber-style, balls that can be used for buoyancy problems. I don't have my sneak strike weapon anymore, right? I don't. But I don't need to use what I'm using on this guy, so let's see if I can sneak strike him to death with a bouncy sword. Ha-ta! Ho, ho, ho. Beautiful. Alright, let's see here. A wooden stick? I don't need a wooden stick. So what is the point of this hallway? Does it have a secret in it somewhere? Or was it just there's a robot who's not paying attention? Because he's been in here for who knows how many years, and he wasn't expecting you to show up just now, and then you did, and then you murdered him, and that's really his life. In a nutshell. Until Ganon brings him back. For some reason. Okay, I have a suspicion how this is going to go down, but let's test it anyway. If we put this down here, and we bring it all the way to the bottom, and we let go. Indeed, it does not work. But what if we reduce the surface area, like so? Does that make a difference? It sure does. Fascinating. Is that how it works too? I guess it probably would, right? Because the water's resisting it. Why is it content to stay upward like that? Do these things not fall over if placed on their edge? Can you not push them over? What the heck? Why is this like this? Okay, so they do fall over, but just not without outside interference? Or maybe they're just... I don't understand why that's like that. Also, remember how I mentioned a long time ago that I don't know what bouncy weapons are for? I still don't. I've used them on enemies. I've used them on objects. I haven't been able to figure out what they're for. What if we... Okay, what if we... Just a thought. Nope, not like that. Not like that. Hang on. Can I have it back? Can I have it back? Okay, not that one. Yes, that one. Okay, so we rewind that, and away it goes. And now we stop. It doesn't bounce. I don't get it. I don't understand bouncy weapons. Okay, let's see here. There's a raft up there. Do I have to ride on this thing? Not that. Grasp. And then we can use the buoyancy of this thing to knock that wooden plank away, maybe? Oh. Interesting. There was actually a center bit that got knocked upwards. Okay. But you see, what I want is the wooden plank. Give me the wooden plank. Ah. This is tricky to line up. Maybe I should do it more directly. There we go. Okay, so if we sort of try and line up with the plank and then lower it into the water. That didn't quite do it. The plank is being... This elevator here is actually being held down by the plank, isn't it? And I can't grab it from here? Why not? Okay, so let's just try and manipulate the elevator instead, then. Maybe if I just give it enough of a shock, it'll, I don't know, do something neat? Oh, well... Cool, that's what I was trying to do the entire time. But it sure didn't work, huh? Okay. Cool. So now, I cannot use the buoyancy ball itself to make myself go up, but I can use the buoyancy ball in combination with this thing to make myself go up, I presume. Let's see here. Like this? Yeah, sure enough. Okay, so now I'm up here. And there's the end. So where's the secret chest? Yes, I sure did do it. Now, where's the secret chest? I know you've got one. You've always got one. It's not on top. Doesn't seem to be in the final chamber at all. You've always got one. Okay, let me see. Let me poke around a little bit. I think I may have missed something. Could be on top of this, huh? It's one place I haven't checked. I mean, there are a number of places I haven't checked, but that is one of them. We've already, as already discussed, I can't use this to make myself go up, though. Unless I can. What if we balance it in the water like that, right? And then we hop aboard, and then recall it. Oh no! Alright, this is fine. This is fine. Went a little bit not according to plan, but what if I recall it now? And then we grab onto the side. All the way up, please. All the way up. Oh, no! It dunked me in the water. And therefore, my plan didn't work. I see. Okay. Cool. I feel like that is workable. Of course, I could also just, like... slap it like that, and then... recall it. It's not gonna, like, launch me into the air, is it? No, it's definitely not. Okay. Alright, well, that's not it. You can go ahead and stop that. Okay, well, if there's some sort of obvious chest around somewhere, then I'm kind of wasting my time. And this doesn't feel like exactly it, you know? Let's see here. Is there anything I can grab on the bottom of the water, maybe? Why, yes, so there is. See? That's a lot simpler than what I was trying to do, isn't it? It also explains why this chamber with the soldier existed, which is kind of what I was suspecting. A mighty construct bow. Well, I can always make room for one of them. Get this out of here. Great. Mighty bow. All right, back to the end with me. We'll just take a moment. It's like a supernaturally buoyant eyeball. A little disturbing in its own way. All right. And we're done. I did it. That really shouldn't work when you just paraglide at the last moment and therefore don't break your ankles. Really shouldn't work. Hi, it's me. I'm back. Thank you. That's the same noise it makes when Hestu expands your capacity to carry things. I can tell because he goes da na 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 na, which is the same. It's the same noise. That's all. Nice. So I did that. Okay, so there's a bunch of Lizalfo civilization over there. There's a mountain of some sort with a skull on top. This looks like it might be one of them lairs, huh? That you have to, like, sort of invade and defeat the local boss, that sort of thing. That's just a Hudson spot. No problems there. Okay. I'm sort of heading the right direction, yes? No. Absolutely not. But I can readjust as I go. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I just need to eventually work my way down. I'm guessing this is here. What is that, actually? Oh. Isn't that Kakariko over there? Where is that? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Sure. Got it. Well, we're sort of heading the right direction-ish, then. Cool. Great. Well, I'm going to leave off here. I know it's a little bit early, but if anything I start at this point is going to take more than 10 minutes, and I don't really want to leave off with just like, I wandered around for 10 minutes and nothing happened, but now we're done. You know, it always feels weird when I do that sort of thing. Anyway, thank you for watching. Next time, I'm going to keep working my way towards Kakariko. I swear we'll make it there one day. I swear it. I swear it. I'll see you then.